This installation video will cover the installation of the Mountain Off-Road Enterprises front and rear fender flares for the Jeep Wrangler JK. These fenders will be installed on this 2008 JK. As you can see, the fenders currently on this rig are in dire need of replacement due to many scuffles with rocks and trees. The sun also takes its toll on the plastic, making it harder and harder to help them keep their original black color. Here's a shot of the front fender with the flare removed. The first step is to drill out the hole where the side marker light is going to be mounted. I then used a file to deburr the hole and some touch-up paint to protect the raw metal. You then insert the grommet for the light and then the light itself. These lights fit nice and flush. Next, certain fender flare mounting holes need to be continued through the sheet metal behind the body panel. You want to make sure the drill is held level and perpendicular with the fender so the bolts which will later be put through these holes will be straight. Once again, deburr the holes with a file and protect the raw metal with some touch-up paint. Next, fit the fender in place and install the bolt and nut which hold the fender to the factory brace. Now start installing the bolts which will hold the flare to the fender. On the front fender, all of the bolts can be installed with nuts since there is accessibility to all the back sides of the bolts. There is a brace which is installed behind the fender skin utilizing the mounting bolts. There are also spacers which support the fender skin and flare by utilizing the inner fender subframe. Once all of the bolts are started, you can tighten them down. Now on to the rear fenders. Here is a pic of the rear fender area with the flare removed. The first step is to hold the fender in place and install the two bolts in the center to hold it. The fenders require more holes than are stock, so mark these locations, remove the fender, and drill the holes to the indicated size. Since there is no access to the back side of the fender skin, nut certs need to be installed in each mounting hole. This kit includes the usual long bolt and jam nut, which can be used to install the nut certs. This is one of the banes of my existence, as I have fought with enough nut certs in my life. After using the included setup to install the nut certs in the first side, I decided it was finally time to stop fighting. I purchased a pneumatic nut cert installation tool, which made the process comically easy in comparison to what you are seeing on this video. And they were perfect every time, unlike the massacre I inflicted on the driver's side. Next, reinstall the fender flare using the supplied bolts and washers. Here is an after pic of the rear fender installed. This is the nut cert tool I was talking about. It even has a clutch which stops the tool when the nut cert is fully seated. Well, there you have it. Here is a picture of the front and rear fenders fully installed. As you can see, they maintain the look of the cut stock fenders with much more durability and better looks. Check out jkadventure.com for updates on how they are holding up and other helpful write-ups and information. Thanks for watching.